Welcome to Spiritual Warfare Forum, which can be found at Northeast Sun at MySpace. Narcotics Anonymous, Step 9. This step should not be avoided. If we do, we are reserving a place in our program for relapse. Pride, fear, and procrastination often seem an impossible barrier. They stand in the way of progress and growth. The important thing is to take action and be ready to accept the reactions of those people we have harmed. We make amends to the best of our ability. Timing is an essential part of this step. We should make amends when the opportunity presents itself, except when to do so will cause more harm. Sometimes we cannot actually make the amends. It is neither possible nor practical. In some cases, amends may be far beyond our means. We find that willingness can serve in the place of action where we are unable to contact the person that we have harmed. However, we should never fail to contact anyone because of embarrassment, fear, or procrastination. We want to be free of our guilt, but we do not wish to do so at the expense of anyone else. We might run the risk of involving a third person or some companion from our using days who does not wish to be exposed. We do not have the right or the need to endanger another person. It is often necessary to take guidance from others in these matters. We recommend turning our legal problems over to the lawyers and our financial or medical problems to professionals. Part of learning how to live successfully is learning when we need help. In some old relationships, an unresolved conflict may still exist. We do our part to resolve old conflicts by making our amends. We want to step away from further antagonisms and ongoing resentments. In many instances, we can only go to the person and humbly ask for understanding of past wrongs. Sometimes this will be a joyous occasion when old friends or relatives prove willing to let go of their bitterness. Contacting someone who is still hurting from the burn of our misdeeds can be dangerous. Indirect amends may be necessary when direct ones would be unsafe or endanger other people. We make our amends to the best of our ability. We try to remember that when we make amends, we are doing it for ourselves instead of feeling guilty and remorseful. We feel relieved about our past. We accept that it was our actions that caused our negative attitude. Step 9 helps us with our guilt and helps others with their anger. Sometimes the only amend we can make is to stay clean. We owe it to ourselves and to our loved ones. We are no longer making a mess in society as a result of our using. Sometimes the only way we can make amends is to contribute to society now. We are helping ourselves and other addicts to recover. This is a tremendous amend to the whole community. In the process of our recovery, we are restored to sanity, and part of sanity is effectively relating to others. We less often view people as a threat to our security. Real security will replace physical ache and mental confusion that we have experienced in the past. We approach those we have harmed with humility and patience. Many of our sincere well-wishers may be reluctant to accept our recovery as real. We must remember that the pain they have known. In time, many miracles will occur. Many of us were separated from our families, succeed in establishing relationships with them. Eventually, it becomes easier for them to accept the change in us. Clean time speaks for itself. Patience is an important part of recovery. The unconditional love we experience will rejuvenate our will to live, and each positive move on our part will be matched by an unexpected opportunity. A lot of courage and faith goes into making an amend, and a lot of spiritual growth results. We are achieving freedom from the wreckage of our past. We want to keep our house in order by practicing a continuous personal inventory in Step 10. At this time, I would like to make my amends to you, Jamie, and to Daniel James. I'd like to apologize for the things I did, for the harm I caused, the hurt, the pain, the neglect. Um, say I'm sorry is really a weak word. There are no words to express my regret, and I hope we could come to an agreement, to a resolution to this problem, and put all this behind us. I live in pain, and I know you do too. And I'd just like to be part of Daniel James's life and be a father to him. I love you and Daniel James. You know, we are forever connected by our son, like it or not. And for all of us to lead healthy lives, we must resolve this problem. When you are ready, and if you would allow it, I'd like you to contact me so we could talk about these things. Um, I realize you have a life apart from mine now, and I would not want to disturb it in any way. But Daniel James needs to, he needs me in his life, and I need him. Whatever your decision is, I'd just like to let you know that, you know, you are in my prayers every day, both you and your family. And I wish we could come to some agreement. Thank you.